What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Toon Tuesdays, your weekly roundup of Newcastle United news. So, at the weekend, we lost against Huddersfield 1-0. Not going to go into it too much. I was there at Huddersfield, did vlog the game, so I'll let you check that out down in the description. But first half, relatively even, not a lot happening for either side. A few shots. I'd probably say Huddersfield did probably have the better half. They had more possession and so on. Second half got started up, and within 3-4 minutes, Moy, and to be fair to him, it was a cracking goal from him. But we've all seen it now, I imagine. They were talking about it on Sky Sports and on Match of the Day. You know, Marino lost his man, didn't stay with him. Manquillo is at fault for not marking as well. And just, although it was a really good goal, it could have been so easily dealt with. I must say, considering we've lost Lejeune and Dummett, like two of our starting 4 defenders, we're playing with Mbemba at left back. You know, defensively, we were alright. We weren't amazing, but we weren't that bad. It was really the going forward that was frustrating to watch. There was no spark. Nothing very creative going on. Is that because we missed Shelby, or is it the plan we're running with? Joselu came on, which was good, and I said it as well. He looked decent. He brought a bit extra up front, which I enjoyed. But still, it wasn't quite enough. Would it have been worth leaving Gale and Joselu on, or should we have put Joselu and Mitro on and just lumped long balls? Or you know what, like, we needed to try something different. We didn't, and then lost 1-0. So yeah, it was disappointing. Like I said, just the no spark going forward, and losing another game does just bring that bit of negativity. The transfer stuff's very negative at the minute. The Mike Ashley stuff is very negative, which I blame him for 100%. Massively annoying for us lot. But yeah, it's 2 games in, and I do want to spin a positive on this video. And I had a comment off a guy called Simon in the vlog, so thank you, Simon, for obviously getting involved. He commented saying, you know, we lost our first 2 games of the Championship last year. One of those was against Huddersfield, and we still won the Championship. So you know what? I'm not saying we're going to go and now win the Premier League, but it's 2 games in, and it's not self-destruct mode just yet. You know, we have a lot of time. We still have another 2 weeks of the transfer window if Rafa can bring in players. We've got more games to come. And yeah, we just need to get positive again. Obviously, the positivity comes from winning games, and Rafa actually has said that. Rafa said winning games creates positivity in his interview. But yeah, we have to just get positive and look towards the next game. So the first game we've got is the Nottingham Forest tomorrow night in the League Cup, and then past that is West Ham at home in the Premier League. So we'll start off with Nottingham Forest. Rafa Benitez has said we have a cup competition and we'll try to do well again, but I will not lie, we have to use the squad we have to try and proceed. So obviously what he's saying is we have, obviously, midweek game, big game against West Ham at the weekend, so I imagine there is going to be some fringe players coming in, like some of the guys off the bench, and probably a few under 23 players as well. I would imagine Darlow might get a start. Mitro might be starting this game. Yeah, it's a good chance for us to get a win. Don't get me wrong, Nottingham Forest, decent. We obviously know all the Lansbury stuff that happened last time round, but he doesn't play for them anymore. Daryl Murphy does play for them. Really hoping he does not score. It'd be good if he just didn't play, full stop, to be honest. But yeah, this is our chance to not worry about defending, just stick the lads on and just go out and just get a win and build the confidence from there to the weekend. I want to know your guys' opinions on a League Cup run, because we know Rafa does love a cup. I have to be honest, I love a cup. I know it's 50-50 on people who... And this season, just if we just beat Huddersfield, then I'll be even more up for this game. but we have bigger fish to fry at the minute. But like, if we could still set out like a decent like fringe player side, give a few players a rest like Richie and so on, and still get the win, build that confidence for the weekend. Yeah, that's what I really want. I mean, there's no reason we cannot win this game even without our full-on starting 11, you know. So let me know what you think of the game tomorrow night, and if you would like to see a League Cup run, or if you'd rather concentrate on, you know, the Premier League. Quickly to touch on transfers. I'm sure you're all sick of hearing it, because transfers is the constant talk at the minute. And I bet Rafa talks about it just as much as everyone else, and I bet he's sick of it as well. It really just comes down to the fact that he said players need to go before players can come in, and I imagine that is massively frustrating for him. So the players that look like they are going, that I have mentioned, Tim Krul, Lazar, so on, it doesn't look like anyone's come in for them yet, and I would not imagine, like, I can easily see this being like a last few days of the transfer window thing, that someone comes in, wants to pay a little bit less than what we actually wanted to sell them for, and Rafa's just ready to just let them go, and maybe we can bring in a last minute sub, so last minute transfer, I should say. So it's still swirling around everywhere. Rafa has said, or I've heard that he said, that he actually has a transfer lined up that he wants to bring in Newcastle, but he's not willing to say anything yet because he doesn't want to say anything until it's confirmed. So if you could bring in a little gem, that would be much appreciated. Okay, and to finish off, I'll quickly touch on the West Ham game on Saturday. So my ideal week is beat Nottingham Forest tomorrow night, you know, splattering of under 23 players, come out and put on a good show, beat Nottingham Forest, give a few of our main team players a rest. Thursday night, massive striker signing, he's going to score us loads of goals, maybe not. But Saturday, West Ham. Okay, so I mentioned we lost our first 2 games of the season. We did it last year. West Ham have also lost their first 2 games of the season, and now they are coming to St James's Park looking for their first win, and we need our first win as well. So it's at home, which I'm happy about. They have some decent players. Chicharito, you know, he's a goal machine, and we need to keep him on lockdown. But I do really think we can get the win against them. They are not going to be. We're not happy losing our first 2 games. They will also not be happy. So it's going to be a massive battle to see what happens this Saturday, and I would really like it if we could get a win. But yes, that is it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Just to quickly say, I do my Premier League predictions videos on a Wednesday normally. Because I'm at the Cup game tomorrow night, that will be out on Thursday instead. But I will be vlogging the Cup game tomorrow, so there will still be a video to make sure you check it out. But yes, positivity, you know. Next game, Nottingham Forest, win. West Ham will win, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.